And I love cheering on heroes. You know, we have been cheering on an amazing hero here on 100 Huntley Street, Arvid Loewen, 55-year-old grandpa riding his bike across Canada. And I love this because, you know, whenever I go out and speak, one of the things that's really in my heart is empowering people to change the world. That so many of us feel disempowered when we see all the pain in the world. You know about this, Jim. It's overwhelming. But one person can make a difference. And here he is. He's driving across Canada, and, you know, he's doing this to raise awareness for the Mully Children's Home, street kids that are left out on the street. So we wanted to check in with him. He was in Emo, Ontario last night. We wanted to give a shout out to Emo. I hear he had a great welcome in Emo. And right now he's right near Thunder Bay. So he's on the road again. He's cycling 20 hours a day. Can you imagine?
All I can think of is 2 hours sleep a night. That doesn't work for me.
He's already at Thunder Bay.
Already at Thunder Bay?
I mean, he left, was it on Friday?
Recently.
I think it was Friday. I think it was, from Vancouver. Was it Friday? Or,
I don't know. I think
Tuesday.
Last Tuesday. So
okay.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and he's already in Thunder Bay, 5 days. That's just remarkable.
That's amazing.
So do we have some footage here?
We do. So one of the great stories is that, you know, he carried this little girl's picture one time when he was riding across Canada, because he's been doing this a lot, making a difference at Charity, and he got to meet her. And it brought it so down to earth to him to put like a person to that picture, you know, not just a picture. And now she's with him across the road. So we have a clip of Arvid and Charity.
Good morning, 100 Huntley Street viewers and Grandpa's Can friends. I'd like to introduce you this morning to a very special girl. Her name is Charity. Now, Charity's life was not always like that. There were 2 attempts on her life when she was still an infant by her teenage mom. And Charity was rescued by Charles Mully and is now part of the world's largest family. For me personally, it's very special because I used to look at Charity just as a picture, a random picture. Then when I met her, God removed the wall of indifference with which I had surrounded myself. And it has changed. Ruth, that's my wife, it has changed our life completely. And Charity has 2,247 brothers and sisters. And we're asking you this morning to consider doing what you can. We're trying to raise $100 for each of those 2,247 brothers and sisters. And from Grandpa Arvid and from Charity, I say goodbye. And Charity, would you just like to add something to that?
Thank you, Grandpa, Arvid, friends, for your support. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, that little girl. How could you even imagine her just orphaned and abandoned? A little girl that beautiful? I can't even get over it.
Yeah, no, and there's millions like her in Southern Africa, just that part of Africa alone. And it just breaks your heart when you see them. And at the same time, it's so challenging to be able to do something to make a difference, you know. And God bless the Mully Children's family for doing that. Now you got something else.
We got a page.
Just before we go to the page, we have one more clip from this weekend. Actually, Arvid on his bike across Canada. So let's take a look at that.
Good morning. I'm still on my way to Swift Current. I had a little bit of a difficult night. Somehow the task seemed daunting. A lot of things weren't going my way. But I've recovered quite well, come through it. Pretty positive and optimistic that things will go better. The pain in my feet is somewhat subdued, so I'm able to put down full pressure again. So thanks for praying for me, and it's just part of the journey. Good morning.
So we can all join Arvid on his journey. You can go to myviewonline.com and take a look at wherever he is across Canada. You know, they've been facing a little bit of challenges along the way, and so he needs our prayers, but he also really needs our support. And that's kind of what gives the wind under his feet. And you know, this is for street kids to make a difference in their lives. And
yeah, and it's a part of Crossroads mission. So it's fully endorsed by Crossroads. And those of you who believe in Crossroads know that any project that we take on is well worth the commitment. Post Office Box 5100, Burlington, Ontario, L7R4M2 is the mailing address. Crossroads.ca is the web address, or 1-800-265-3100. Give us a call, write us, log on, whatever, but see what you can do. What was it, $100 a child they're trying to raise, I think, for 2,200 kids? So there you go, that's a good goal, and it's something that's easily reachable. So do what you can, friends. We'll be back right after this.